presentation where it was right in front of me the whole time, starting in Northport, New York. I was born in Huntington, New York, spent my first 17 years over in Long Island. Great time in my life. I played many sports. How many of you played sports? Baseball, wrestling, cross country. That's how I started, but my proudest thing from growing up is that I was nominated in 5th grade to be in an organization called Our Time 2000, a community service effort to fundraise for families in need, visit the veterans on Veterans Day, all that good stuff. Helped me mold young. But when I went to college in 2009, we were at the beginning of that awful recession. So all these thoughts cloud my mind. Which major can I choose that gives me a decent probability of getting a job, even with the recession? I had a great interest in sports for a long time, so I thought sports management. I even was a Law and Order buff, so I thought pre-law. That would be a stable career, but UT didn't have that opportunity, so I chose finance. I thought, I'll get a good background. After my sophomore year, I stayed an intern at Northwestern Mutual in Tampa, Florida, and after before my junior year, I was over at Merrill Lynch in Clearwater. I thought, hey, money is really the only thing I need because I'll be able to afford my food, afford my rent, no problem. But when I was 21 years old, a few days before what should have been my last semester of college, we went out to celebrate our first friend to turn 21. Joey's birthday. We went out for some drinks, had some food. I decided to walk home, take the safe route home, not get in the car with someone drinking. As I was crossing this street, ending up right in the bicycle lane, I didn't even see it coming. I heard cars coming from the distance, but I was hit by a driver after leaving a strip of bars, and the next thing I know, I woke up 6 days later in the hospital, where I'm about to show you a picture, just a little warning. Was in a coma for about a week, and I was in the hospital for about a month, all for doing the safe thing home, walking home, making sure that I wouldn't get arrested, I wouldn't put someone else's life in jeopardy. But you could see me dependent on everybody, everything. I had to relearn how to walk, talk, spell. They said, Vincent, you may never not have care around you. You need someone around you forever. Vincent, you will never finish school again. Vincent, you will never do pretty much anything you were accustomed to. I said, tell me I can't, and I will. TGH, Tampa General Hospital, like I said, walk, talk. I had to relearn how to shape again. I don't know if it's a direct correlation from my accent, but I only use a buzzer now. Imagine something so simple that you don't even want to do it anymore. Go to the bathroom when you're shaving. I turned myself into the Wolverine, the Marvel character, unintentionally, but it was a learning period. I thought I wanted money this whole time. I thought getting a good career was the only thing that mattered. But when you have a transformative moment like this, your goals kind of realign and you think what's really important. So when I graduated TGH, I said, I want more out of life. I didn't know what more was, but I said, hey, they said I won't finish my first degree, finance degree. I worked my tail off, did summer classes every year. They wanted to take that away. I said no. They said a full year, maybe to go back. 3 months I went back, started summer classes in finance. Studied for the GMAT, got into my MBA program, ended up being the commencement speaker for my MBA.
Wow.
So that turning point right there, I said, okay, I'm on the stage, first time speaking, 8,500 people. Scared, gonna pee my pants. I said, hey, I might have a better calling. I might have something more important than money. In front of me the whole time for my Our Time days, I started networking, devoting my life to inspiring others through my story, making a difference instead of chasing the money. I know if I'm happy, money will find me. So this is important to me. I volunteer my time. I left corporate finance. I was at big companies like I showed you. I teach English online to kids in Beijing in the morning, spend time with my family, and volunteer. Those things that's important to me. And through the networking, doors will open. But through the good grace of Tampa General Hospital, I've been able to put my whole story into a book, which helps me even more so resonate with every patient who's been in the hospital, any mother who's had to get a call for their child being sick, any sister, anything. And that's important to me because it's bigger than just $1. It's bigger than just, yourself. You're measured on how you treat other people. The end game, you help somebody, it will circle back to you. I'm a firm believer in that because I saw zero light at the end of the tunnel and I had to find a way from having someone dress me every morning and riding an arm bicycle to graduating school. And I know if I can keep that mental positivity, I can share my story and help someone else who's going through something crappy too, because It's just temporary. You know, tough times don't last, but you will. Thank you all so much.